Greetings and peace, everybody. It don't matter what I do, even when I get my show my face on here, they act up. All right, check it out. We're going to start off with the prayer. I want to give thanks to the great primordial mother, the ancestral spirits of creation, the divine. Let's do it over. I want to give thanks to the primordial primary divine creator, the great mother, who has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles. I want to give thanks to the ancestral spirits. I want to give thanks to the archangels, the angels, the ancestors, and come to you all with divine love and appreciation for another day of seeing the light of the sun. We come to you in front of the throne that you sit on, and we ask to get your divine love and protection and guidance on our journey called life as spiritual beings living a human experience. We come to you and ask you to protect us from those that claim to be righteous but are actually unrighteous, that are also wolves in sheep's clothing. There's a lot going on, and we need all the love and protection and guidance from you. And on that, we want to say thank you for listening, Ashe. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and wait a little bit, but I feel like there's a lot of things that's going on. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. A lot of stuff that is going on that's not adding up. People were speculating what's happening, but I'm here to let you know it's something that might be happening for both good and bad. The good thing is this is teaching everybody a lesson. Everybody, don't matter who you are. That's one of the good things. The other thing is now, wow, this thing is going on. We're about to start seeing a lot of things that's going to be out of this world as far as people's patience. You're going to start seeing a lot of people out here protesting, boycotting, even down to rioting. There's a test going on to see how long people can go through this situation. This is going to cause an uproar of a lot of frustrating Americans. We're seeing the fall of America with the 3Ks. Now we're about to see how the 3Ks is going to react to all this that's going on. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be distractions, a lot of things that's going to try to cause race wars. Keep this in mind, y'all. This is a part of the whole plan. We are now seeing how things are going to start turning about. And I know it sounds wild, but you got to keep in mind, at the end of it all, this is chess, not checkers. They already know what's about to happen, but I'm giving y'all a real peace. How you doing? I'm giving y'all some real serious things to look out for. Okay? We are seeing the fall of America with the 3Ks. We're about to start seeing how people really going to start putting blame on the so-called minorities. We're about to start seeing a lot of BS. And a lot of these people that's going to come are going to be crisis actors. Don't believe, I'm telling y'all, keep your eyes open. That's why I'm like, I was walking my children to school and I'm like, something in the air is not adding up. There's a reason why everything's shut down for right now. I want y'all to also keep an eye on the Walmarts near you. Keep your eyes on the Walmarts near you. See, this is not fear mongering, but I'm trying to get y'all to really pay attention to everything. If stuff starts shutting down, like the Walmarts, something came to mind because I don't know what it was, but something was like some of them going to get shut down. And I was listening to someone or somebody saying they're going to start rallying people up. I don't know what, but keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Um, there's so much stuff that's transpiring that we need to really keep our eyes on. Um, I really want y'all to know that a lot of people are putting, you cannot put your faith into someone that's sitting in office and think that's your savior. Sorry about that. That they are your savior and they're going to save you. You got to keep that in mind. And I see a lot of people talking about, like, I don't have nothing against dude that's in office, but I got to put this out there because I have the right to say what the hell I got to say right now. You cannot put trust in people that are also human. Everybody have their own agenda, it seems like. We can speculate all day, but at the end of the day, we got to start looking at our surroundings. We're about to start seeing a lot of these people that are racist. They're going to really start what they say, crash out, and going to start taking their anger out on people that don't look like them. They already doing it because here in Maryland, matter of fact, in Baltimore City, Baltimore, they had found a KKK um, pamphlet in our city. So I'm telling y'all, something's not right in the air. Let me tell you, you can listen. A tiger never changes its stripes, nor do a zebra. You got to keep your minds and eyes open. You got to keep in mind, this is one bird with two feathers that's exactly the same. You got to really know what you're dealing with out here. This is really the time for many people to really wake up and realize all you have is us as so-called citizens. Those that have, they know they can't take it with them when they pass on. Many of us took the mindset of the West, the way of the West. Now we got to really start thinking, is this the right way of thinking? Because while you start thinking in the way of the West, that's what's happening. You're going to start thinking like the people of the West, and you're using your reptilian brain more, which is survival. You need to start thinking like, hold up, what can I do to make things better in my environment? Because I'm going to tell you, they lied to you about the 3-eye atlas. They lied to you. They lied to you about this whole mothership thing. All of these were plans to see your reaction. Distractions. They still had you looking in the sky for a savior. Meanwhile, there's other things going on. You cannot put your whole trust in a person when you don't know what is really going on. Shout out to the brother Asir, the Duke of Tears. Like I said in that interview he did with Dr. Kia Pruitt, he said some things. Yeah, the military running everything, but they're connected to the same people that's doing the BS right now too. Nobody ain't talking about that. I keep telling y'all, a lot of people talking about Nasara. I keep telling y'all, there's more things that got to take place before that hit. I'm letting y'all know this is not a joke. It's not a game. I'm trying to tell y'all shit is about to take place that a lot of people gonna be looking like, what the fuck? I'm telling you. I keep telling y'all, keep your eyes open on what they could be doing. It's not much speculation. There's a reason why Robert Kennedy Jr. said what he said to the people. Say, whatever you do, do not accept the digital ID. And I know for a fact this man, he was running for president, but he wound up working for the president and stuff like that. But he came out and said, whatever you do, do not accept the digital ID. Now I'm telling y'all, from what Mother Shelley told me last night, she said Eddie Griffith have a podcast or a YouTube channel talking about Las Vegas. And she said that Las Vegas actually have I don't want, she didn't say cyborg truck police cars, but she said it's more like, I want to, let's just say space age type stuff. I'm just paraphrasing what the beloved mother said to me last night. And shout out to her, shout out to Pisces the King, everybody. But she told me that last night. And I was like, get the hell out of here. It's like an AI type vehicle they have out there now in Las Vegas as far as the police trucks and all that. I'm telling y'all, it's shit that's about to hit the fan. And I said that to y'all yesterday, how these entities that's come through these portals are going into these AIs because they need a body. And everybody keep on talking about the fifth dimension. I keep on telling y'all, we have now jumped from the fifth to the sixth. There's no fifth dimension. There's creatures coming out, revealing themselves, and everybody thinking that this is a joke. I'm not lying to y'all. Matter of fact, me and Mother Shirley was talking about Leviathan last night. That they said that Leviathan, she was talking about how big Leviathan really is. Leviathan is a dragon. She's a dragon. And yes, I said she's a dragon, not he, but she's a dragon. And I told her, I said, well, this Leviathan might be Tiamat that everybody keep on talking about. And she said something about her tail is all the way down to South America and all the way up to, I want to say, up here to the U.S., the northern parts of the U.S. That's what I want to say. I just wish she was online to hear this. See, it's too much stuff going on. That's why I said something's not right in the air, and a lot of people are speculating. It's all speculation. You got people that still have that Stockholm syndrome. They're waiting, honestly, no disrespect, but you got people waiting for a white savior, a so-called white savior. Trump is not your savior. He's nobody's savior. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But you got people making it seem like this man is here to save you. He got his own thing that he's doing. Meanwhile, you have Leviathan. Peace, how you doing? Meanwhile, you have Leviathan, the dragon itself, coming. Why do you think all these earthquakes and cracks and stuff in the U.S. is happening? It's not because of old streets and everything. I don't understand what you're saying. What you doing now? But in all actuality, we have to keep in mind what's really happening. Everything Everybody keep on talking about this 5D. I keep on telling y'all, we already been in 5D. That's why they had the 5G towers. We are still dealing with the Gregorian calendar, which is not the real calendar. All these different portals and vortexes opening up. They are constantly putting Tiamat, Gaia into different dimensions. And as finally these dimensions are going to start showing these different creatures and these mystical beings coming out soon. I told you about the shadow people and all of that. The apparitions that you call ghosts. My daughter talked about how time she looked at one time it was saying one time and then it went back to another time. This time jumping is going on too. Something's not right in the air. And I was looking at a video and it was saying, what if 2012 already happened and all of us already passed on? And I thought about that. I'm like, that makes sense because all this time jumping and, stuff going on. And, it made sense to me because I started thinking about a movie. I can't remember the people that was on a plane and they started getting caught by this spirit and the spirit kept on taking them. Come to find out, all of them were already gone. And the plane was in autopilot by itself and was running out of gas, and it finally spiraled. It's making me wonder. That's why I said something's not right in the air. Now, it's like, what if this whole thing is a big old game? Just see who's going to realize that this is what's going on today, that the whole time things already happened and we already went through certain things. Because I keep on telling y'all, I told y'all that was I keep telling y'all, but I said the other day, if not yesterday, about multiverses, multi-versions of you. I'm gonna do another live today when I'm gonna start showing some videos too. If not, I'll probably do it Friday. I don't know, but it's up in the air. But it's making a lot of sense because everybody keep on trying to figure out what to do next. Because people realizing the whole time they've been in a rat race trying to get to somewhere and they're not getting anywhere. Everybody seems like they're in survival mode right now. This is the time for us to start really figuring out what the next step, because y'all know we done depended on leadership too damn long. I come to y'all to let y'all know, like, this shit is not adding up. Something's in the air that's not feeling right. Keep your eyes on the Walmarts for real. Like, all jokes aside, keep your eyes on the Walmarts and keep your eyes and ears open if they start closing them. Because things are starting to look real iffy and suspect. I think that many of us need to take survival classes too. Self-defense survival classes, man. And if you can't afford it, if you can't afford the survival class, you better start looking up stuff on YouTube. Because this is a part of what everybody was talking about, the 10 days of darkness. I got the feeling that's what that is, y'all. I got a feeling that's the 10 days of darkness is all about. I think the 10 days of darkness is pertaining to what's about to happen. And also a lot of rioting, looting. I'm telling y'all what's going to probably happen next. Rioting, looting, and everything else. And I'm going to tell all my brothers and sisters that's melanated, that's so-called black, I need y'all to step down and not even fall for this shit, because I'm telling you, they're going to do anything they can do to push martial law. They're going to try to include you in every protest, everything that they're going to have, that they're going to be doing to try to include you in it. They're trying to implement martial law too. That is another thing that they're trying to do, because I'm trying to tell y'all the reason to that, because y'all are actually the real indigenous people of this country. Y'all are the remnants of the indigenous people. A lot of daggone tribes are speaking on that and letting it be known who you are. Um, there was somebody I was watching the other day, and it said what the word Negro really means. It's another word for necromancy. Look what necromancy means. So I told y'all the word Negro, the N word that they call, or black Negro, which is black. It means, unalive or deaf. I told y'all that. That's the real etymology of the meaning. So when you call yourself Black American, the real etymology means unalive. Negrito or Negro is similar. Is still saying black. We got to get out these words. Listen, these words are spells, man. All this shit happening. That's why I said it's some shit that's not adding up. Something in the air. Everybody's speculating. I'm telling y'all, I'm not speculating. It's just a funny feeling that something's not adding up in this air. And I never feel like this, like for real. I never feel like this. Okay. Necromancy. Give me a second. This is what it is. Necromancy. That's necromancy right there. So when you see that Negro is also connected to that, and I told you in law, the word black means unalive or deaf, or dead. And I told y'all the Christian color codes that even Tariq Bey spoke on, the Christian color codes that was created by the Vatican, which told that we are so-called black, and people that look like this are so-called white. White is a status. I keep telling people that, like, it's not a color of a person or a race. The real meaning for American means copper colored. Copper colored is the real definition of American. I'm telling y'all, get all you can get. Stock up on your food if you can. Stock up on weaponry, because I'm telling y'all, this is not the end. Told y'all before anything, before Nasara really hit, we got to go through some shit. It ain't gonna be like peaches and cream. It's not gonna be all peachy. That's why you got all these people saying, think positive, you can make things manifest. Think positive. Yeah, you can think positive, make things manifest, but the people are still focusing on what's going on now. They're living on their reptilian brain. Survival. This is the thing that people don't really talk about. Like, you're dealing with people that have emotions too, not just being spiritual. They have emotions too. They're also human. They're gonna feel some kind of way. They don't want to talk about this. You can be positive all day, every day, but at the end of the day, it's about your survival, yours. And they're gonna keep on using the media to bring confusion. You're gonna have people saying, "Well, this is getting ready for this whole Nasara thing." That's cool and everything, but at the end of the day, people need to survive right now. And at the same time, there's things going on that's happening right now that they're not talking about what's going on in the news media. A lot of things are happening and they're not talking about it because they don't want y'all to know what's going on. That's why I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Everybody kept on saying we was in a recession. No, one of my brothers called me and said, "Yo, this is not no recession. It's a depression." Why do you think people got to go to food banks? Remember what happened in 1933, the so-called 1933 year, because that wasn't the real year. But keep in mind what happened during that time, the depression, the stock market crash. You got people just talking about the stock market is about to crash. When that crash, that's your ass. And they already talking about how the dollar is plummeting. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling in my spirit. When that happens, that whole system, they're going to come up with a new system. They're going to come up with a new system, and they're going to say you need to do this in order for you to get taken care of in the medical field. All I'm telling y'all, it's coming. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got a funny feeling this is what it's adding up to. I wish I was able to play that video when the lady was talking about what this thing was going on with the guy in office. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people ain't gonna be ready. All y'all need to understand is about to be some serious, crazy shit. I sat down with Brother William Jolly Bay and I told him, I said, bro, I said, who is this right here? Give me a second. I'm about to show you a picture. I'm about to type it in. I was like, yo, who is this right here? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Look at the different countries. You have China, Britain. You have Iran. All I'm just saying. And this was written by Dr. Malachi York. Shout out to Dr. Malachi York. You see? Dr. Malachi Z. York, 33 degree slash 720. The Nubian Worldwide Masonic Lodge. And he wrote this years ago. This is part one. I read this. It's stuff that I really want y'all to think about. It's stuff that's not adding up, beloveds. It's not adding up. You know what I'm saying? It's not adding up. Now, let me see something. Hold up. I'm reading something. Look. Let me see something. I'm telling y'all. There's things going on that's not adding up. Okay. I mean, it's stuff that I think about all the time, and it's like really bothering my spirit because I'm like, mm. So anyway, I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to say y'all tell y'all like stuff that's making no sense to me and something's not in it, something's not right. I'm telling y'all from what I know, this energy that's coming is not. I can't say it's good or bad. What I can say that this is something that we need to understand that is different. It's different. It's very different. And we need to keep that in mind. Don't fall for no tricks. Don't fall for the race games, the race wars and shit they're trying to push. Um, don't fall for none of the agendas because they're going to have so many different agendas. They're practicing a way to see how people going to react without these SNAP benefits too. They're doing all of that. They're trying to see the reaction of people. A book I recommend y'all read is called The Prince by Machiavelli. Read that book and you'll see exactly what probably is going on. Okay? Um, I don't have much to say right now, but stuff is not adding up. Keep your eyes and ears open. Always think freely and always ask questions. Never stop asking questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. It's your boy. It's your young brother, young little big brother, Nega Dazo. I love all of y'all. Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and yang, which is the divine, feminine and masculine, to bring forth supreme balance. May you have a great day, and I'm going to go ahead and find some information and share with y'all probably later on today or if not tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.